The 4-day work week. We've all been waiting for it. Is it the new normal? Hello and welcome to another edition of Shine 365, where our job is to help you lead a better life. Today we'll be reviewing an article by Mashable entitled, "Iceland ran the world's largest trial of a shorter work week, and the results will not shock you. Why aren't we doing this already?" by Amanda Yao. From 2015 to 2019, Iceland ran the world's largest trial of a shorter working week. An analysis of the results was finally published this week, and surprise, everyone was happier, healthier, and more productive. Please pretend to be surprised. Now, this really shouldn't surprise you, because it's scientifically proven that the more time you have to relax and recharge your own batteries, when you go back to work, you'll be that much more productive. The report was jointly prepared by the Association for Sustainability and Democracy, who note that Iceland's experiment could be used as a blueprint for future trials all around the world. We're not going to just stop at Iceland. This needs to be tried at many countries around the world, and I bet they'll find that the 4-day work week absolutely works. Let's get back to the article. This study shows that the world's largest ever trial of a shorter work week in the public sector was by all measures an overwhelming success. Yes, it was a success. It shows that the public sector is ripe for being a pioneer of shorter working weeks, and lessons can be learned for other governments. Now, Iceland was the first one, but hopefully will not be the last country to try this. Iceland's test consisted of 2 trials run by Iceland's national government. The former involved over 2,500 people, while the latter had 440, together making up more than 1% of the country's workforce. And remember, Iceland is small, so this is a significant portion of their workforce. Workers were moved from a 40-hour work week to a 35 or 36-hour work week with no reduction in pay. And this is the key. No reduction in pay. As long as the productivity is up, as long as the productivity is the same as the 40-hour week, if it's 35 or 36 and the same work is getting done, then there is no reduction in pay. It's just a better work-life balance. Not all participants work traditional 9-to-5 jobs either, with workers on non-traditional shift times also included. So they experimented with a lot of different people. Regardless of these variables, the results of the trials were overwhelmingly positive. Productivity either remained the same or actually increased, and worker well-being was considerably improved. Perceived stress and burnout went down, while health and work-life balance went up, as employees were given more time for housekeeping, hobbies, and their families. Both managers and staff considered the trials a major success. "For me, it is like a gift from the heavens," said one manager, according to the report, "and I like it a lot." Now, I don't know if any of you remember during the last big recession how they did furlough Fridays, and some people were forced to take Friday off. Well, their work-life balance got much better. The problem was they weren't paying people for that Friday off. Now just imagine if your Friday is a half a day and you get paid for the full day. This improves your work-life balance. It keeps your income the same, and yet you have more freedom to do the things that you need to do at home, to spend time with your kids, to do hobbies, to fix up the house, whatever you need to do. Workplaces tried out various time reduction strategies to accommodate the shorter work hours. These included delegating and prioritizing tasks more effectively, having shorter meetings, more focused meetings. This is a big one because a lot of time is wasted in meetings. Also, here's the key: letting meetings that could have been emails just be emails. If the meeting can be done on an email, just do an email. It's as simple as that. The report states that around 86% of the country's workforce now either has shorter working hours or the right to shorten their hours. Now, this is in Iceland, but that's a huge percentage. 86% of the workforce in Iceland is more productive on a shorter work week. Why wouldn't this work for other countries? Why wouldn't this work in the US? It should, and we should try it. It's the next thing. We have all these resources to make us more productive. Let's use some of these, shorten the work week, and be more productive at home and have more free time to do the things that we want to do. This is far from the first time the benefits of a shorter work week have made themselves known. Studies like this have been done before. When Microsoft Japan trialed a 4-day work week in 2019, productivity increased by almost 40%. Productivity increased by 40% with a shorter work week. Why wouldn't companies want to give their employees a shorter work week if their productivity increases 40%? It only makes sense. Companies around the world have tried shorter work weeks again and again, continually confirming the International Labor Organization's 2018 report that shorter work hours typically produce happier, more productive workers. This report was done in 2018. It was done a few years ago. It's time for a change. We've had a great reset in the country with the pandemic, and it's time to embrace some of these new policies that might actually help us in the future. We should continue on this journey, and I believe the next step is to reduce working hours to 30 hours per week, said an Icelandic parliament member. Across the board, shorter work weeks have proved better for employees, employers, and society. It's high time life caught up to the actual science. This is a win-win for everybody. It's a win for the employees because they have more free time. They have a better work-life balance. It's a win for the employers because the productivity in their employees is going up, sometimes 40%, which means they will make more income. And it's better for society in general because everyone is happier and more productive. I don't see any downside to this. It's high time businesses start to embrace this shorter work week. They will gain productivity and their employees will be happier. I hope you enjoyed the information in this podcast. If you have any comments, feel free to leave it in the comments section. Please give it a thumbs up. We look forward to seeing you next time on Shine 365.